If it is any other color, or if you do not have a BID's number with you, it means you are not registered for the relevant auction. So the one for tonight is the yellow one in color. As it is a public auction, you need to be registered, otherwise myself or Camillo, we are not allowed to accept your bids as it is a public sale. And please also note that we do not sell subject to finance, so it's your responsibility as the customer to ensure that your finances are pre-arranged and in order prior to purchasing on the sale. So we have Angel. She is here with us. Our office is right at the back of the podium where we are seated. So if you need any assistance with your finances whatsoever, feel free to visit her in the office and then she can assist you with all your finance needs. However, we do not sell subject to finance. So please ensure that your finances are pre-arranged and that you have everything sorted out prior to purchasing on the sale here tonight. If you are planning on financing, please just ask that you have one of these with you. It is a BID's card as well. You'll see it doesn't have a number on it. All it says is finance. So this is for us as the auctioneers to help you and guide you through your bidding journey. Not all the vehicles coming through the auction will be financeable. So please ensure that if you are financing, please bid with your finance bills as well, so that we as the auctioneers can help you and guide you throughout the bidding journey if the vehicle is financeable or not financeable. Is there anybody that is on the stand that is planning on financing a vehicle here tonight that does not have one with them already? Okay, you guys sorted. Just one in the middle. All good. Thank you guys. She's going to come past you just now. Thank you for that, ma'am. Then please also note that for every single vehicle that you bid for, you need to pay for. You cannot bid on multiple vehicles and then afterwards come back, pick and choose which vehicle you want and which vehicle you do not want. All the vehicles that your BID's number is successful on, you'll be liable to make payment for those vehicles. So please, if you are just in the market to buy one vehicle, don't bid on multiple ones and then approach us afterwards saying that you want to cancel one or the other. That is not how the auction works. You're more than welcome to bid and buy as many cars as you want, but please just know that all the vehicles that is linked to your BID's number, those will be your vehicles to pay for and take away. So please just understand that. Then when it comes to payment, please know that payment is due by no later than Friday, so please ensure that you can collect your vehicles on time, otherwise additional storage fees may occur. So if you want to collect your vehicle, tomorrow will be the earliest that you can collect, tomorrow between 8 and 5 and Friday between 8 and 5. So please ensure that you are pay and clear if you want to collect your vehicle same day. We only have one bank account and that is with Standard Bank. So if you want to collect same time, ensure that you are pay and clear. Email us your proof of payment, give us a call. As soon as one of the admin staff confirms that your money is reflecting, then you're welcome to come and fetch the vehicle. However, a proof of payment on its own does not suffice. We need to have your proof of payment and we need to confirm that your money is reflecting. Only then will we be able to release the vehicle through to you. If you want to send somebody else, any third party to come and fetch the vehicle for you, we will require an affidavit from yourself as the registered buyer, giving that third party permission to come and fetch the vehicle for you. So for any third party collections for private individual buyers, you need to do an affidavit. If you are registered as a company or as a dealer, then you can draft a letter on your company letterhead authorizing your driver to come and fetch the vehicle for you. So please remember those documents if you are sending somebody else to come and fetch the vehicle for you. When it comes to the bidding and the pricing, it's going to be very straightforward. It is going to be your bidding price or your hammer price, plus 2,500 admin fee and 15% VAT. So for ease of reference, we do have these calculation sheets that they make available in the admin office. So use this as your guide, it will help you a lot. There is no buyer's commission on the sale. It will be your hammer price or your bidding price, plus 2,500 admin fee and then 15% VAT on the total amount. So please ensure that you calculate the admin fee and the 15% VAT on every single vehicle that you purchase. No buyer's commission, just the admin fee and the 15% VAT on your total bidding amount. So please ensure that you calculate that on every single vehicle. And as the auctioneer, I reserve the right that if any one of my colleagues tell me that I've missed a bid, I need to go back to the person's bid that I've missed. Any dispute between two or more bidders, the lot will be put up again or will be resold. Or we as the auctioneers reserve the right to indicate who the highest bidder is, and our word is final. Thus we regulate the sale and we are in charge of the auction here tonight. We also reserve the right not to sell a vehicle. So what I mean by that is all the vehicles coming through the sale have a reserve or it has an upset price. So if we the auctioneer do not meet the reserve price, then the vehicle will remain unsold. In the event that we might sell a vehicle SEC or subject to confirmation, what that means is be close enough to submit the SPC. We'll then take your offer back to the supplier, and then we'll let you know by tomorrow whether your bid has been confirmed, declined, or if they came back with a counter offer. That is just on the SPC bids. If we have an SPC sale, I don't think we'll have any on the auction here tonight, but if we do, either myself or Cabello, we will make it very clear that the vehicle is going to be sold subject to confirmation. So just listen out for that. If you're unsure, you're more than welcome to raise your hand, ask the question, and then we can advise you accordingly. Just last couple of things before we start here. Please note that we do not accept any cash on the premises. It is a cashless premises. We do not have any third parties claiming that they sell vehicles on behalf of us, on behalf of the bank or any other auction house, whatever that fact might be. We do not sell vehicles before the time. We do not sell vehicles after the time. So please just be very, very vigilant. There's lots of guys going around on social media, especially on Facebook Marketplace, where they try and scam you for a vehicle. If the price on the vehicle, if it seems too good to be true, I promise you, in 9 out of 10 times, it probably is. You cannot buy Polos and Hiluxes for 50, 60 grand. I promise you that you won't get. So be very vigilant. There's lots of guys saying that if you pay them a deposit, they'll reserve the vehicle for you. They'll take it off the auction. You just need to pay them a 10% select fee or whatever it is. Be very, very vigilant. The only thing we ask for you is your ID driver's proof of residence with a 5,000 deposit for you to come and bid for a vehicle. There's no fee that you need to pay to come and view the vehicles. There's no inspection fee. You don't need to get any special request to come through to Burchmore'S. It is open. We are wholesale to the public, so anybody can come in and view the vehicles. All the vehicles are listed on our public website, as you can see right here at the bottom as well. If you're unsure or uncertain about anything that you see, please phone us in advance. Double check the information that you are seeing, whether it is legitimate or not. So give us a call or visit our website, and then we can help and advise you accordingly. We have auctions every single Wednesday at 7 and then every Saturday at 10:30. So please ensure that you have a look at those vehicles on the website or come into any one of the branches. We have one here in Sandton, there's one in Germiston, one in Durban, and then one in Cape Town as well. If you're unsure about anything, like I said, feel free to give us a call, and then we can help you accordingly. Before we start the sale, last thing that we have over here, when you come through and collect your vehicle, please make sure that you get one of these vouchers. It is a 10% discount voucher. You can redeem it by any Declan nationwide. Yourself as the buyer, you in any case need to take the vehicle for a roadworthy check. So if you opt to go to any Declan nationwide, they'll then give you a 10% discount on your roadworthy bill. So with your tax invoice and with your vehicle, please ensure that one of the admin staff gives you one of these Declan vouchers. You can redeem that by any Declan nationwide. And that's all from my side. I would have any questions on the stand before we start. Everybody good? You ready, Katie? Almost. We open this thing. Okay. Sorted. Okay, if there are no further questions, please enjoy the evening here with us. Around about 109, 110 cars on the lineup here for tonight. Lots of nice cars coming through the lineup here. I hope you find the vehicle of your dreams. Let's kick it off. If there's no further questions, it is on with lot number 1. Yeah, it's on to lot number 1. Let's get it over here. 2021 Medicine Tag 9. 1 litre on the turbo over here. Yeah, it's on the turbo on the Vizia over here. It's got 40,000 kilos on the top. Got a flying, clean, financeable motor vehicle, and it's a fuel saver. Anywhere 180. Anywhere 180 over 180 over a 200 by 200 now. It's on the 2024. Yeah, it's a 2024 on the model over here. Clean motor car with 40,000 kilos on the top here. Financeable by looking at 180. Anywhere 180 over 180. Nice and old price over here. Seal deal making at 182 over. Anyway, 180 over 180 we show here. Seal deal at 180,000 rand. Any bidders? Got 40 on the top. Yeah, it's only got 40 on the top. It's a 2024 model here. Looking at 180. Anyway, 180 over 180 we show here. Looking at 180,000 going on the first. Any bidders at 180 going on the second and third. No bidders at 180. We're going to go here. I'll ask at 175. We'll submit seatbelt tag here at 175. 175 number at 175 and those are 175 anywhere at 176. Anywhere 176 and 176 we show here. I've got 175,000 rand confirming going on the first. 175,000 going on the second and third. No advance. Selling 175, but the number is 260, going at 175, 260 at 175.
Lot number two, ladies and gentlemen, the 2020 is what the one for the TFS and the national ladies and 100 on the Sabbath, the standard, the local, who standing standard, the standing and probably ladies and gentlemen, 100 top of the South, resources at 228,000 and probably ladies and gentlemen, anyway, 195, then 895,000 and cap, 195,000, whoever is 195, resources at 328,000 and cap, from the 195,000 where we can deliver, and only 195. Finally, we can deliver 195,000 and God picked it up 195,000 where we have 195,000 and easy to put it 195,000 and sun and sun blood no mileage for the ladies and gentlemen. After 190, 890,000 and God picked it up 190,000 and we can deliver 190,000 and easy to put it 190,000 and God picked it up 190,000 and we're going to 128,000 and we're going to 190,000 and on the first, 190,000 and on the second, 190,000 and on the third and final coup. Yes. Sorry, sir, I need 192 to sell. I'm at 195. You're at 192. 192 I have. Then 193,000 and but I'm 193,000 and I'm feeling 192,000 and on the first, on the second. Then final call, give a gentleman a hand. 192 is yours. My number 260.
Nice buy, on we move, it is lot number 2.1, yes, on to lot number 2.1, going to be done over here, 2018 on the series names, A-Class, it's on the A200 automatic, yes, on the 200 on the automatic over here, vehicle has 83,000 kilos on the top over here, we're going to struggle to find another one with only 80 kilos on sunroof, leather seats, rims all intact over here, got to be worth the buy, it's financeable as well, anywhere at 250, anywhere 250 over to 250, low kilo on the series names over here, A200 automatic, yes, on the A200 on the automatic over here. Low kilos got 83 on the top with the roof intact here. Looking at 250. Anywhere 250 over to 250. Finance small vehicle load to go over here. Looking at 250. Anywhere it takes a 250 over to 250. Making goes over here. Got to be an absolute clean buy over here. 250. Then gonna sell there. Give me 5 more. I'll go 245 minimum over here. 245. 245 number in at 245. You win, sir. Got 245. Anywhere 246. Anywhere 246,000. Then we show here. Selling at 245. Going on the first. Second, third, no more, selling 260, going at 245, 260 at 245. Lot number three, ladies and gentlemen, the standard, the local ladies and gentlemen, it's the 2025 and it's the BWG crossover, and it's a life, ladies and gentlemen. Then it's only 6,000 Ks on the top, ladies and gentlemen. It's the 2025 and ladies and gentlemen. Retail for the vehicles is at 416,000 and ladies and gentlemen. Trade is at 380,000 and ladies and gentlemen. It's the standard, the local mileage for the ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, at 320, and we have 320,000 and cash, we have only 320,000 and easy, we put it only 320,000 rand. We get it up for 320,000 and cash, we put it up for 320,000 and easy, we put it only 320,000 and wherever it is only 320,000 and 6,000 cases on the top, ladies and gentlemen, that's 2025, and only 320,000 and cash, we put it up only 320,000 and easy, we put it only 320,000 and easy, we put it 320,000 and retail gentlemen says at 416,000 rand. I'm at 320, it's a bargain. Retail says at 460,000 rand. I'm at 320. I'm at 315, I'll ask the question. 315, I can ask the question, I'm at 320. Everyone? 315, I'm reaching the metal, square, fair square. Retail says at 416,000 rand. I gave you the other one. 314, 99, 99, 99.
I need 315, gentlemen. Please us the corner. In the 315. 315 I have. Then 360,000 and carpet, 360,000 and I'm going to 350,000 and on the first. On the second. Then final 315 at my number 260.
Levi, on we go here, look at the rims on this one. It is lot number 3.1. There, sounds a lot of 3.1. We're going to here. Take 2020 on the VW Polo Vivo 1.6 comfort line, and it's the Tiptronic. It's on the Tiptronic over here, so we get 135 on the top here. Retails over 200. Tiptronic comfort line 2020 model. It's financeable at 145. 145 and 145. See the right now. Got the rims all intact here, and it's the automatic. It's the Tiptronic. Yeah, it's on the automatic on the Tiptronic comfort line over here. 1.6 on the engine, looking at 145, 145 and 145 retail, sitting at over 200,000 rand here, looking at 145. Anyway, 145 and 145, see the right now, looking at 145,000 rand to take the over here. Give me 140, I'll go in. 140 to 140 to over here. 1.6 on the Tiptronic over here, 140 to sell. And it takes it 140, we show here. It's financeable, it's a nice clean motor car, 140, closing on the first. 140 going on the second, and third number is looking at 140. It won't take there, sir. I wish I could. It won't sell. I will go two less. 138 will submit. 135. They won't confirm. 138, I'll take the bid, we'll see. Got 138. 138 now, and 138 is done. Close at 138 in the advance at 139. And it takes at 139, we show you here. Close and selling at 138. Going on the first. Any advance on the second and third, no more. Selling 138 with another 338 at 138.
Lock number 4. Lock number 4, ladies and gentlemen. Another standard, another ladies and gentlemen, the 2022 Audi Q33. In public, and the TFS are astronomical advance in front of us, ladies and gentlemen. 121 is on the top, ladies and gentlemen. Retail sits at 520,000 and trade sits at 471,000 and in front of us, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, 365. Yeah, 365,000 and car, 365,000 and 365,000 and retail sits at 520,000 and car, 365,000 and whoever 365,000 and easy 365,000 and whoever 365,000 and 121 is on the top, all after 360, 360,000 and car, 360,000 and retail sits at 520,000 and car, 360,000 and whoever 360,000 and easy 360,000 and look what you got, 121 is on the top, retail sits at 520,000 and car, 360,000 and we did only 360,000 and on the third. 360,000 and on the second. 360,000 and on the third and final move.
Let's move it along. It's a little stand over here. It is lot number 5. It's on the lot number 5 of the line over here. It's even got the sunroof intact with the leather seats over here. Absolute standard. It's a sport as well. It is lot number 5. It's on the lot number 5 of the line over here. 2013 on the VW diesel over here. 1.4 TSI sport line over here with the roof intact over here. Stunning motor car anywhere at 120. Anywhere 120 over 120 on the diesel over here. It's got the roof and the seats all intact over here on the sport line. It's on the sport line. Looking absolutely fine over here. I'm looking at 120. Anyway, 120 over 120, see the right now, but 120,000 on the Beatles over here. 2013, it's a nice look at. It's a stunning, it's a look over here. Nice little surprise, you mean 115. 115 or 115, see the right now, on the Beatles over here, looking at 115. And it takes at 115,000 and see the right now, at 115, looking on the first. Anywhere at 115,000 we sure going on the second and third number is at 115 will go 110. Let's see if they'll take it at 110. 110 over 110 look to the right now at 110,000 and see over here. It's got the roof and the leather seats intact here looking at 110. 110 over 110 we sure here looking at 110,000 and closing it on the first. 110 going on the second and third number is at 110. 105 will submit one more, maybe get lucky over here. 105, let's try over here. 105. 105 and 105, borderline situation over here. 105,000 right over here. One time offer only over here. Got to be a steal at 105. 105 and 105 we show here. Don't lose it now. It's got to be a steal here. Absolute stunner at 105,000. Closing it on the first. 105. Can't go any less over here. 105 minimum. 212. Here we go. 105, I can take a bit over here. 105. 105 and 105. See what you want to do now. Looking at 105,000 and final goal going here on the first. 105 going on the second. And third, no, it is at 105 you in. 105 I have, anywhere at 106. Anywhere at 106 and 106 we show again. Close and selling at 105 going on the first. Second, third, no more. All good. 260 going at 105.
I just want to check if anybody alive. Is anybody alive? Are you guys sure? Actually, the game is on, Chief. I'm watching the TV, and it's HD, It's HD on my, it's a 4K, Chief, you can't believe. You better be watching the game. Is everybody alive? Are you sure? Sure. Okay, I was just checking. Lot number 6, ladies and gentlemen, for about 2020 BMW X1, ladies and gentlemen, and the next one, I8, ladies and gentlemen, for about 114, that's on the top, ladies and gentlemen, for about retail sits at 454,000, trade sits at 402,000, and for about ladies and gentlemen, anywhere at 280. Then we 280,000 car with only 280,000, we get only 280,000 rand. He only 280,000 rand, car with only 280,000 rand, retail is at 454,000 rand, car with only 280,000 rand, finance will be able to give 140 years on the top, and only 280,000 rand, car with only 280,000 rand, he only 280,000 rand, all up to 275, and we 275,000 rand, car with only 275,000 rand, only 275, he only 275,000 rand, finance will be able to give 140 years on the top, and only 275,000 rand, retail is at 454,000 rand, car with only 275,000 rand, whoever did it only 275,000 rand, we get only 275,000 rand, whoever did it only 275,000 rand on the first. 275,000 rand on the second, 275,000 rand on the third and final goal.
We move, lot number is lot number 7. Let's hold lot number 7 going to over here. It's a 2018 on the Audi A3. This is the S3. Let's on the S3 on the Sportback S-Tronic over here. 228 kilowatts under the bonnet. It's got 102,000 on the top here. Nice little kilos. Retail 422. Let's the retail second 422,000 right over here. Got to be with money still over here. Anywhere at 305. Anywhere 305 and 305. It's a 228 kilowatts over here. S3 on the S-Tronic with the roof solar tax over here. Financeable at 305. Anywhere 305 and 305. Retail sitting at 122 over here. Still a financeable motor over here. Time of power under the bonnet. It'll go 300. Anywhere 300 to 300. Look to your right joint now. At only 300,000 and make it yours here. Retail is at 422. That's the retail sitting at 422 over here. I'm looking at 300,000 going on the first. Anywhere at 300 going on the second and third. No, but it's looking at 300. Let's go.
Lot number 8. Lot number 8 is the 2024-22 GDCI ladies and gentlemen, it's a double cab pickup in front of us, ladies and gentlemen, retail is at 321,000 and front of us, ladies and gentlemen, anyway, 225. Then 25,000 rand. Car with the position and 25,000 rand. Easy to the only 225. Retail is at 321,000 rand. Car with the position and 25,000 rand. We can have the only 225,000 rand. Whoever is the only 225,000 rand. With the retail of 321,000 rand. Car with the position and 25,000 rand. Whoever is the only 225,000 rand. Easy to the only 225,000 rand. After 220, that's 220,000 rand. Car with the position and 20,000 rand. And the double capital of the only 220,000 rand. Easy to the only 220,000 rand. Car with the position and 20,000 rand. Whoever is the only 220,000 rand. Get another. Get the house on the brand. The double capital of the brand that you want to see. I think the only 220,000 rand. Whoever is the only 220,000 rand. We get a only 220,000 rand on the first. 220,000 rand on the second. 220,000 rand on the third and final call.
Lot number is 9. That's on to lot number 9. Looking absolutely fine over here. What is that once more? 2015 on the VW Golf 7 GTI. That's on the Golf 7 GTI TS over here. It's on the DSG. 158 only is on the top over here. 2015, 158 on the top over here. Standing ground, sunroof, leather seats. Nina say more over here. It's an absolute looker at 175. Now 175 and 175 over here. It's a 2015 Golf 7 GTI 2-liter TSI DSG. Kilometers 158. Retail 266. I'm looking at 170. I'll go over here. 170. 170 over, 170 over, 200 over here. Golf 7 on the GTI here. It's got the roof sunroof all intact over here. Looking at 170. I'll go 165. 165 and 165 on the Golf 7 over here. Got to fly here. 165. 100,000 behind the retail. Retail 266. 800 over here. I'm looking at 165. 165 and 165. Get yourself a Golf 7 over here. TSI on the DSG with low kilos. It's got only 158 on the top over here. Got to seal the deal at 165. 165,000 rand we show here. Closing it going on the first. Looking at 165,000 going on the second. Third, no, but it's at 165. Come on, you guys. You're losing out on a whole lot of golf over here. GTI, DSG, roof, sunroof over here, leather seats and the rims here. It's only got 158 on the top. It's low kilos on the GTI. On the 2015 model as well over here. 165. I don't know if they'll confirm there. They're going to meet me Jose here. 160. Maybe, let's see if they'll take here. You're 100 behind. 160 and a roll goer. 160 over 160. We're taking it to 166. Looking at 160. Final call here. Going on the first. 160. Closing it on the second. Third number is at 160. Let's go. Yes. What is it? If it's already passed, unfortunately we won't be able to go back to it. If it's unsold, it will go back again on Saturday. So then you're welcome to check again. Plus some new cars.
Lot number 11. Lot number 11, ladies and gentlemen, from a 2019, this is CLC 250, ladies and gentlemen. Extra standard, the local studies are perfect, ladies and gentlemen, from that, the GLC from resources at 503,000 rand, trades at 437,000 rand, from us, ladies and gentlemen, anywhere at 350. Then 350,000 rand, car at 350,000 rand, we get only 350,000 rand. Easy to go only 350,000 rand, car at 350,000 and it's a GLC 250T, ladies and gentlemen. Resources at 503,000 rand, projects of Omega, ladies and gentlemen, and only 350,000 rand, car with only 350,000 rand, 350,000 rand, resources at 503,000 rand, from us, ladies and gentlemen, after 345, 345,000 rand, car with only 345,000 rand, easy to go, ladies and gentlemen, only 345, medium only 345,000 rand, car with only 345,000 rand, get yourself on these rand, only 345,000 rand, with the return of 503,000 rand, where the return of 345,000 rand, car with only 345,000 rand on the first, 345,000 rand on the second, 345,000 rand on the third and final.
Move then, lot number is lot number 12. It's on to lot number 1 and 2 coming through over here. Another standard 2024 model VW Polo Vivo 1.4 trend line. It's on the trend line and silver over here. It's only got 34,000 kilos on the top over here. 2024 model, 34,000 kilos on the top. Retail is once more over 200, anywhere at 140. Anywhere at 140 over 140. It's a 2024 model over here. It's financeable with absolute low kilos over here. 34,000 kilos on the top here. Looking at 140. Anywhere at 140 over 140. 2024 on the Polo Vivo 2 over here. 34 on the top here. Looking at 140. I'll go 135. 135 to 135. Retail is still over 200. Financeable motor car. 2024 once more over here. Looking at 135. 135 to 135. Maybe Joe's on joy now. It's nice and wholesale price at 135,000. Looking on the first. Anywhere at 135, going on the second, third number is at 135. Come on here, we guys. Let's try it. Swings out the wall. Let's go 130. Let's see what they'll take here. 132 over. 130 over 130, which is an absolute steal over here. Financeable 2024 trend line here. 34,000 kilos on the top. Retail sitting at 205,000. I'm looking at 130. Then we're at 130 over 130. Making yours over here. Don't be late at 130 going on the first. Any bidders at 130,000 going on the second, and third no bidders at 130, 130 or 129,999, whichever one you prefer. I've already dropped 10 grand, sir. I want to go less.
Retail is 204,000 rand. When you go out there, that's 60,000.
Go to VW tomorrow.
Don't buy this at VW and ask them how much this is.
You'll come running back. 2024 model, 34 on the top, 130 I have. 130 now closing at 130. Any advance looking at 131. Then it takes at 131, we show you here. Closing and selling going at 130 on the first, second, third, no more. Selling 130 is your sale. London prices are confirm your bidder number please. Bidder number 283 at 130.
Lot number 13. Lot number 18, ladies and gentlemen, 2022. And it's a 1.5 x ladies and gentlemen. Resources of 218,000 ladies and gentlemen. Anywhere at 150. There, 850,000 rand. Car, 150,000 rand. We get a 150,000 rand. Easy, 150,000 rand. Car, 150,000 rand. And it's a 1.5 x ladies and gentlemen. And it's a 150,000 rand. 250,000 rand, resources at 280,000 rand, carpet at 150,000 rand, women at 150,000 rand, I'll offer 145, then 145,000 rand, carpet at 145,000 rand, we get 145, we get 145,000 rand, carpet at 145,000 rand, here's your number, I get yourself from only 145,000 rand, easy, 145,000 rand, carpet at 145,000 rand, women 145,000 rand on the first, 145,000 rand on the second, 145,000 rand for the third and final. Let's take it through. Lot number is 14. It's on to lot number 4 here. Luxury SUV 2013 normal Mercedes-Benz ML350 Blue Tech. It's on the Blue Tech over here. It's got 151,000 kilos on the top over here. Absolute low kilos on that here model. Retail at 326 trade, sitting at nearly 290, anywhere at 175. Anywhere at 175 to 175. It's more than 100,000 rand behind the trade value. Never mind the retail. Retail 326. I'm looking at 175. Anywhere at 175 to 175. It's a whole lot of ML over here. 350 on the Blue Tech. 150 is on the top here at 175. Now at 175 to 175. A whole lot of SUV over here. Sun Glen seats all intact here at 170. I'll ask the question as well here. 170. 170 to 170. Retailing at 326,000. I'm looking at 170. It's a lower price to go over here. Got to be a steel wheel at 170,000. Closing with that on the first. 170 going on the second. Third number is at 170. 170 you in. 170 I have. Anywhere at 171. Anywhere at 171 we show here. Close and selling at 170 on the first. Second, third, no more. Selling 260, going at 170. Lot number 15. Lot number 15, ladies and gentlemen, 2019 Volvo V40 D2 Artisan, ladies and gentlemen, 2016 on the clock, ladies and gentlemen, standing center to truck, ladies and gentlemen, the Loretta stand in front of ladies and gentlemen, in rate 135. Yeah, 835,000 car, 135,000 we get it 135,000 rand. Medium 135,000 car, 135,000 where 135,000 gauge numbers up. Here is also ladies and gentlemen, 135,000 116 is on the top, ladies and gentlemen, and an art design in front of ladies and gentlemen. Also 130. Yeah, 130,000 car, 130,000 we get it 130,000 rand. Gauge numbers up. Here is also 160 is on the top, ladies and gentlemen. It's an artisan, ladies and gentlemen. And only 150,000 rand. Medium 130,000 rand. Car, 130,000 rand. And it's 2019, ladies and gentlemen. It's moving from 130,000 rand. 130,000 rand on the first. 150,000 rand on the second. 130,000 rand on the third and final move. Okay, enough said. Anyway, 125, it's Wednesday. Hey, 125,000 125,000 one time over, ladies and gentlemen, 125,000 116 is on the top, ladies and gentlemen, 125,000 God picked it up 125,000 116 is on the top, ladies and gentlemen, 125,000 man. Medium 125,000 700, ladies and gentlemen, 125,000 God picked it up 125,000 125,000 easy to go into the 125,000 rand on the first, 125,000 rand on the second, 125,000 rand for the third and final pool.
Move to another one over here, lot number 16. That's on lot number 16 over here. It's another 2022 on the Giro Urban Cruiser here. 1.5 XI. That's on 1.5 on the XI over here. Retail sitting at 220,000 rand. Still big work of mine here at 135. 135 and 135. See the deal over here. It's a 2022 on the Urban Cruiser here. 1.5 on the petrol. That's a nice looking motor over here. Looking at 135. Then we're at 135 and 135. Make it over here. 135 we show here. Give me 130. I'll take as well here. Trade and retail all over 200 here. Looking at 130. Then we're at 130 over 130. Compact SUV to go here. Still a 2022 model. Looking at 130,000 on the first. At 130, going on the second, at third, no, but is it 130? Come on, you guys. Trade 200 over here. Retail 218, 500 here. I'm looking at 130. 130 over 130 we show here. Compact SUV 2022 model. It's a Toyota after all here. Looking at 130, closing it on the first. 130, going on the second, at third, no, but is it 130? You want to make the decision, or is she going to put up the hand? I'll tell you what, I'll go 128 to convince you over here.
Sir, 128. I know, my name is heavy, sir. 128. Everybody's going to get you more. Thank you. Thank you.
Anywhere at 129, we're on to number 129 this year. Closing selling at 128 on the first, second, third, all yours. But another is 218, going at 128.
Lot number 17. Lot number 17, ladies and gentlemen, 2018, Mercedes-Benz C-180, addition C, ladies and gentlemen, Anderson Automatic, 168, that's on the truck, ladies and gentlemen, retail seats at 314,000, ladies and gentlemen, and you had a 230. Yeah, 230,000, the car, put up on the 230,000, we get only 230,000 rand. Medium only 230,000, the car, put up on the 230,000, easy, only 230,000. And then efficiency labor and then over the only 230,000 that picked it up only 230,000 all after 225 then they 225,000 that picked it up only 235,000 160 is on the top, ladies and gentlemen, only 225,000 that picked it up only 225,000 well only 225,000 resources at 314,000 that picked it up only 225,000 and then efficiency, ladies and gentlemen, and then more American and ladies and gentlemen, only 225. He only 225,000 rand. That picked it up only 225,000 rand. He's only 225,000 rand. Whoever picked it up only 225,000 rand. Rita said 340,000 rand. That picked it up only 225,000 rand. He only 225,000 rand on the first. 225,000 rand on the second. 225,000 rand on the third and final. 225. Retail sales at 314,000 rand. 225,000 rand. Retail sales at 314,000 rand, sir. You can walk down here and come and check the car, but you're more than welcome. Welcome if you're ready to do that. Any day. Good driver. Ah. There are 225. Retail sales at 314,000 rand. Are you pushing me? You're gonna try it. Let me say 222. You how much? 222. Let's see if you can get another people. I'll try to polish me here. When is this game long enough? Grab a hard bargain. 222 I had. Then we 223,000 rand. That we put up only 223,000 rand. After the 223,000 rand on the first, on the second. Then in final pool. After again, are you guys still alive? 222, final number 260.
Nice buy. On we shall go. Lot number is lot number 18. It's on to lot number 1 here. Say 2023 on the Eagle Tiger. 1 liter energy line. Yes, on the energy on the line over here. Say 2023 model. It's only got 24,000 kilos on the top. 24,000 kilos on the top. Lovely cars to drive. Absolute fuel saver at 145. Anyway, 145 and 145, but it's one over here. 2023 model. 24,000 kilos on the top. Gotta be a buy. It's going to retail sitting at 179,000 rand here. Retail 179, book 162 over here for you guys over there. I'm looking at 140. Now 140, but it's one my joy now. What 140,000 rand to take here. 2023. It's on the 2023 on the model over here. 24,000 kilos on the top here. It's financeable. I'm looking at 140. Anyway, 140 we show you here. See what we might right now. It's financeable. 19 motor car, absolute fuel saver. Looking at 140 going on the first. Any bidders at 140,000 going on the second and on the third. I don't know what's down there, so maybe we'll find out. Yeah, I don't know what they'll do here. We'll see.
I got it on 140 all in. So I'll go a bit higher.
135 will go. 135 I have at 136. Now 136 and 136. I've got 135 over there. I'm looking at 136. Now 136 we show you there. Close the selling. 136 you're getting. 136, 137, sir. 137. Now 137 I will show you here. Just ones, that's all I'm asking. It's fine. Not twos. 137 you win, 137, 138, 138, got 138, now 139, 139, closing 5 over here, 139, so 24 on the top over here, got to be worth the 5, 139, 139 to 139 we show here, one more we show, got 138 over there, I'm looking at 139, 24,000 kilos on the top here, 2023, looking at 139 on the first, 139 on the second, and third, no advance. 138 over there, 260 going at 138.
Lot number 19. Lot number 19, ladies and gentlemen, the 2022 Suzuki Shift, ladies and gentlemen, it's a 1.2 GA in front of us, ladies and gentlemen, it's a little run around, ladies and gentlemen, and it's a full 1.2 GA as a tech on the 2022, ladies and gentlemen, Suzuki Shift in front of us, ladies and gentlemen, anyway, at 120. Then we're going to 20,000 rand car, we're up 120,000 rand, easy to go to the 120,000 rand. We get it up to 120,000 rand car, we're up 120,000 rand, and it's a 1.2 GA. 120,000 rand. Easy for you to 120,000 rand. God, you put up 120,000 rand. We get it 120,000 rand. Well, you get 120,000 rand. I'll ask it 115. Then we get 150,000 rand. God, you put up 150,000 rand. And it's a 1.2 GA. Around 115,000 rand. We get it up to 150,000 rand. God, you put up 150,000 rand. Well, you get 150,000 rand. Easy for you to 150,000 rand. God, you put up 150,000 rand. Well, you get 150,000 rand. This is what I said, ladies and gentlemen. I'll say 110. Hey, we get 110,000 rand. God, you put up 110,000 rand. One time more for ladies and gentlemen. Only 110,000 rand. We get it up to 110,000 rand. God, you put up 110,000 rand. Look what you done, ladies and gentlemen. 1.2 GA. Hey, 110,000 rand. Well, you get 110,000 rand on the first. 110,000 rand on the second. 110,000 rand for the third and final.
We go, lot number is lot number 20. It's on to lot number 20 over here. What is done? It's a 2012 all the way to X3. It's the X3 over here, 2-liter petrol M Sport automatic. It's on the M Sport on the automatic over here. Some of the seats, rims, all the tank here. It's an absolute look. It's a standard SUV at 130. Anyway, 130 over 130 over whole lot of family motor power over here. And it's on the M Sport automatic. It's on the M Sport on the automatic over here. Polo money on a SUV M Sport over here. X3 looking at 130. Anyway, 130 over 130, see what we're right now. What 130,000 rand to sell over here. Got to be worth the money. Give me 125. I'll take it as well over here. 125. 125 to 125. Got to sell over here. 125,000 rand over here. A whole lot of SUV. That's a whole lot of SUV for the money over here. M Sport automatic. Got the money at 125. Anyway, 125 to 125 over here. Get your hand up and get always at 125,000 going on the first. 125,000 going on the second. Third, no, where is it? 125.
Lot number 21. Lot number 21, ladies and gentlemen, pharmaceutical, 1700, 7.6 ladies and gentlemen, and ladies and gentlemen, anyway, 95. 95,000 rand, 95,000 rand, only 95,000 rand. We get it up only 95,000 rand, only 95,000 rand. Yes, you know, but only 95,000 rand. Easy, only 95,000 rand. And only 95,000 rand. I'll say 90. Yeah, 90,000 rand. Only 90,000 rand. We get it and only 90,000 rand. Yes, you know, but I get it only 90,000 rand. God, only 90,000 rand. Only 90,000 rand. Easy, only 90,000 rand. 1.6 ladies and gentlemen, only 90,000 rand. Needed only 90,000 rand. God, only 90,000 rand. Yes, you know, but I get it ladies and gentlemen, and only 90,000 rand on the first. 90,000 rand on the second, 90,000 rand on the third and final.
We move, lot number is 22. It's on to lot number 22. I'm going here. 20 on the zero, 1.6 on the advance. It's on 1.6 on the advance over here. Got to be with money. So retail is 131. It's for retail sitting at 131. We're going to fly over here. Nice looking motor car anywhere at 85. Anywhere 8 and 585. See what I'm doing now. It's still a Toyota Corolla over here. 1.6 on the advance here. Four-wheel buy at 85. Anywhere 8 and 585. Retailing at 131. 500 over here. Trade sitting at 114, looking at 85. Now 8 and 585, make it yours over here. 85,000 we show here. 2011 on the model. You need 80, I'll take the one over here. 8 and over. Now 8 and over and 8 and over. To go over here. Looking at only 80,000 rand going on the first. Retail's 130, looking at 80, going on the second, and third, no, but it's at 80, come on over here guys, wanted to confirm the sale over here, give me 75, let's maybe try here, 75, low to go, that's absolutely low to go over here, retailing at 130,000 plus over here, I'm looking at 7 and 5, that's 7 and 5 and 75 we show over here, got to be buy over here, you have it. Where is it? You still need to find it. Okay. Let's try 70. Let's see if they'll take it over here. Got me worth the buying here. Retail 131 on the Corolla, 70,000 Rand over here. Got me a buy. That's got to be absolutely really over here. Looking at only 70 to go. Anyway, it's an affordable motor car over here. Cheapest one of the evening at only 70,000 going on the first. Anywhere at 70,000 going on the second and third. It is 261. 70,000 going on the second and third. No, what is it? 70.
Lot number 23. Lot number 23, ladies and gentlemen, the 24th place of 1.2 and ladies and gentlemen, 114 years on the top of our ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, 55. Then 55,000 and cat, we can only 55,000 and 114 years on the top, ladies and gentlemen. There are only 55,000 rand. We get it up only 55,000 and cat, we can only 55,000 and easy people in the rand, only 55,000 and 114 years on the top, ladies and gentlemen. No money for there, and the 1.2 million rand, if you say and only 55,000 and car, only 55,000 and easy, but it's only 55,000 and all after 50. Yes, 50,000 and only 50,000 and we get it only 50,000 and 114 is all the time is red, only 50,000 and car, only 50,000 and we get it only 50,000 and where only 50,000 and kids, kids is also limited red, only 50,000 and 114 is all the time is red, the low one is 48. The vehicle, ladies and gentlemen, at only 50,000 and car, only 50,000 and 114 is on the top of the vehicle, at only 114, that's on the top. And I'm saying only for 50,000 and car, only 50,000 and we get it at only 50,000 and 12, only 50,000 and easy, at only 50,000 and on the first. 50,000 and on the second. 50,000 and on the very final.
Well, on the lot number is 24. It's on the lot number 24 on the road again. 2013 on the VW Touareg. It's on the V60 Tiptronic Blue Motion. It's on the Tiptronic on the Blue Motion over here. 180 kilowatts as well. Retail sitting at 273. That's where retail sitting at 273 over here. But we work money still here. Anywhere 160. Anywhere 160 on the Touareg over here. It's on the V60 Tiptronic Blue Motion. It's on the Tiptronic on the Blue Motion over here. I'm looking at only 160. Anywhere 160 over here. Retailing at 273. Book value 235. I'll go 155. 105 and 105 offer retail over here. 155,000 and to take over here. Looking at 150 over. 150 and 150 over here. 150,000 going on the first. Anywhere at 150 going on the second. Third. No, where is it? 150.
Let's go. Lot number 25. Lot number 25, ladies and gentlemen, the 2022 Ford Transport Angular Echo Pushing, ladies and gentlemen. Retail for the vehicle is at 241,000 and trains at 214,000 and vehicles are only 78,000 kids on the clock at the 2022. Resources that done in the and only 241,000 and none of the cities in the rest of anyway, at 140, there's 140,000 and 140,000 and 78,000 cases on the Sunday, but only 140,000 rand. We get it up for 140,000 and put up on the 40,000 and easy to only 140,000 and resources at 241,000 and put up on the 40,000 and we get it on the 40,000 and easy to only 40,000 and 78,000 cases on the Sunday, after 135, then 135,000 and put up on the 35,000 and 78,000 cases on the Sunday, and 35, medium on the 35,000 and put up on the 35,000 and 550 into the 35,000 and put up on the 35,000 and look at the 35,000 and where the 35,000 easy to go to the 35,000 and where the 35,000 and on the first. 135,000 and on the second. 135,000 and I'm reaching 132, I'm at 135. Come on, look. I'm reaching 132, Baba. Come see. I don't wish I come down, Baba. Oh, you trust him? Okay. 132, I'll meet you later. Yeah, hello. No. 132 I have. Then 833,000 and car, 133,000 and 732,000 and on the first, on the second. Then final code with 132 219.
Nice buy. Let's go. Lot number 26. It's on to lot number 26 over here. 2015 on the series then. C-Class C180 on the Avantgarde automatic. It's on the Avantgarde on the automatic over here. Retail still sitting over 200,000 right over here. Nicely won car. It's on the Avantgarde with the roof intact over here. Got you with something still. Polo money on the book over here at 150 to go. One final Avantgarde with series Benz over here. Automatic with the roof. Leather seats all intact over here. Got you with the money still over here. Looking at 150. Then with one final, see the right now. It's a whole lot of bets, whole lot of money here. Retailing at 230, I'm looking at 150. And with one final, we show you here. Give me 145 or so over here. 145. Now 145 and 125 making yours over here. A whole lot of bets here. Avantgarde automatic. At 145, I'll take here at 145. Then it takes it 145,000 and don't lose it now here. Going on the first. 145 going on the second, third, no, but it's at 145, don't know if they'll take here, beat me 5 more, give me 140, I'll take over here, 140, 140 to go over here, 140,000 and I'll take here, 2015 Avantgarde automatic on the Benz here at 142 seller, it's really nice and all-time price here, 140,000 closing the going on the first, 140 going on the second, and third, no, but it's at 140. Let's move.
Lot number 27. Lot number 27, ladies and gentlemen, 2014, 2014, and it's an example here, so ladies and gentlemen, at 110, then 810,000 car, 10,000 easy, 10,000, 10,000 retail, and 10,000 rand, 10,000 car, 10,000 look what's the rent that they're trying to get from us, ladies and gentlemen, and the TPP, ladies and gentlemen, and we have 10,000 rand, start picking up 10,000 rand, I lost at 105, then 305,000 rand, start picking up 5,000 rand, easy, 105,000 rand, even 105,000 rand, start picking up 5,000 rand, look what's the ladies and gentlemen, from us, that's the ladies and gentlemen, and 105,000 rand, start picking up 105,000 rand, I can see that number saying, you gotta increase your rates. Don't take it, sir. They'll come up for me, but that amount, about 105, I'm going to drop with him. That's Wednesday. I'm going to get into trouble for this, sir. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm at 105. The job will be at 97. And I come, sir. I'm at 105, I'm going to reach at 97. I'm going to drop again for you guys. I need 97. Gotta pick it up for me 97 I have. Then 98,000. Gotta pick it up for me 98,000. We get 98,000. I'm saying 97,000 and on the first, on the second. Then final 97 plus number. What's your number? 314. That's it.
On we go, lot number is lot 28. It's on to lot number 28 over here. It's a 20 car on the Land Rover 74. 3 litres on the diesel over here. Retail 286. Trade value sitting at nearly 240,000 over here. Very good. Somebody sold here anywhere at 100,000 to go over here. 100 to go. And went one lower, all of the Land Rover to go over here. It's a 3 litre diesel on the Disco 4. It's on the Disco 4 over here. Very good. Somebody still over here. Trade and retail all over 200. We're halfway to book value. Never mind the retail here. Half book at 100 to go. Then went one below, see the right right now. On the Disco 4 to go over here. Still a 2012 model. I'm looking at 100. Then went one below, we show you here. Sealed in like it goes at 100,000 and 80 dollars here. Giving 95. That 9 and 5 and 95. A whole lot of should be over here. Only 95,000 rand. Closing it on the first. 95 going on the second. Third number is at 95.
Lot number 29. Lot number 29 ladies and gentlemen, to the 34 over 3 for GDTI ladies and gentlemen, and it's an ST ladies and gentlemen, and it's in the from the top, and from the ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, at 125, here we have 125,000 and gap, and 125,000 and easy to go into the 125. We get it up to 125,000 and gap, and 125,000 and here numbers are 50,000 and 125,000 and it's a 40 ladies and gentlemen. After 120, then 125,000 and gap, and 120,000 easy to go into the 120,000 and on the top ladies and gentlemen, 120,000 rand. We get it up to 120,000 and gap, and 120,000 and wherever we get 120,000 and we get it up in red of 120,000 and look what you got in the red, and it's a GDT, and it's a GDT, and 120,000 rand on the first. 120,000 rand on the second.
Yes. What? Tell me the lowest that you can go. It's too high.
Come. Say. When I say I want 120, I'll show you some. Yeah. Say, how the bullshit. See what's in the cost? I can't look up there. Is that how much it is? Yeah. Yeah, that's not bad. I look for it. Judgment 138,575 all in. 138,575 all in. Shut one. As I said, I wanted 120. It's all. That's all. Here, 120. That is 120. 138, like I said to you. Happiness. Yeah. But just double check the number. That's why the 120, huh? No stress, no stress. You just want to work out something, yeah? Sure. 190,000 on the second. Then final go 260.
We move over here, lot number is 30. That's on the lot number 30 to go over here. It is a 2016 on the Chevrolet Spark. 1.2 on the Alex over here. It's got 168 on the top. This one is a 2016 model. It is still financeable as well over here. Minimum to confirm the sale on this one here. 65 minimum to go over here. It's 6 and 5. Not 6 and 5 or 65, but it's one of my joint now. It's 65,000 and David Jones here looking on the first. 65,000 going on the second. That third number is at 65. Can't go less on this one here. 65 minimum to go here. This one's at 2016. Looking at 65,000 going on the first. 65,000 closing it on the second. That third number is at 65. Good. Let's take it through.
Lot number 31. Lot number 31 ladies and gentlemen, from the 2017 50 squadron, 600 ladies and gentlemen, from resources at 172,000 rand, trade sets at 397,000 rand, from ladies and gentlemen, anyway, 230. There's 830,000 rand, car picking up only 130,000 rand, resources at 472,000 rand, car picking up only 130,000 rand, we get it, and only 230,000 rand, need only 230,000 rand, car picking up only 230,000 rand, that's the standard ladies and gentlemen, the return of 172,000 rand, whoever returned only 230,000 rand, car picking up only 230,000 rand, we get it, and only only 230,000. All after 225, 225,000. God, lifted up only 225,000. We get it at only 225. Leave it only 225,000. Resources at 472,000. God, lifted up only 225,000. We get it at only 225,000. Look what to the link to the 56 partnerships on the game and the 56 days, and the 30 actions, and the 10 only 225,000. Wherever it is only 225,000. And only 225,000. All after 220, 220,000. God, lifted up only 220,000. With them to the 4,000. God, lifted up only 220,000. Wherever it is only 220,000. We get it done later only 220,000. Take go from you with you. And only 220,000 rand. He only 220,000 rand. God lifted up only 220,000 rand on the first. 220,000 rand on the second. 220,000 rand on the third and final call.
We go, lot number is 32. It's on to lot number 32 coming through here. It is a 2017 on the 100 jazz, 1.2 on the train. That's on the 1.2 on the train over here. Little fuel said we're going to be with money still over here. Anywhere at 75. Anywhere 75 or 75, but it's 209 right now on the 2017 on the jazz, 1.2 train line. That's on the 1.2 on the train still over here. Still a 2017 model fuel saver at 75. That's 75 or 75 we show here. I don't want to give me 75, give me 70. That's low to over here. It's a 2017 Honda Jazz at only 17,000 going on the first. Anywhere at 70,000 going on the second. And third number is at 70.
Lot number 33. Lot number 33, ladies and gentlemen, for our death, 2024, ladies and gentlemen, for our stand, and someone for not appropriate stand, and for our ladies and gentlemen, vehicle for only 100 on the top, ladies and gentlemen, for our non-delivery, ladies and gentlemen, result of the vehicle, 231,000, and for our ladies and gentlemen, anywhere at 140, 840,000, and car, for our 140,000, and easy people into the 140,000, and only 100 on the top, ladies and gentlemen, and it's 2025, it's a vehicle, ladies and gentlemen, and only 140,000, and car, 140,000, and we get it done in 140,000, wherever it is 140,000, and easy people into the 140,000, and only 100 on the top, ladies and gentlemen, all after 135, 835,000, and car, 135,000, and resources, 231,000, and car, 135,000, and wherever it is 135,000, and easy people into the 135,000, and car, 135,000, only 100 on the top, ladies and gentlemen, and 2020 for us, ladies and gentlemen, and 135,000, and wherever it is 135,000, and easy people into the 135,000, and all after 130, 830,000, and car, 130,000, and we get it done in the 130,000, and leave 130,000, and car, 130,000, and only 100 on the top, ladies and gentlemen, and only 130,000, and on the first. What's that? Come. I need 130. No, come. That's fair. Okay. My minimum way, I need 130 to start. Come on. There are 100 on the top, right? I mean, 130, only I can drop, at least a bit two more, and then we should 127. 127, I will ask the question. There are 100 on the top. 125, we can't do. 127, we can ask the question. Try to help everybody out where I can. At 127, God, we have 127,000, we get it done in the red, 127,000, only 100 on the top, ladies and gentlemen, for us. And you find it in the car, I promise you. It's a teeny meaning. It's a teeny meaning. Can't do 125. That's what I said, come see. I'm going to go 127 for you. 127 is what I need, ladies and gentlemen. God, lifted up 127,000, we get it done in the red, 127,000 on the first. 127,000 rand on the second. 127,000 rand, the third and final call. Remember, no negotiation after the sale. Go back to Saturday. Saturday, a lot of people doing that. Change your mind now. 127, you can hear a perfect line now. The numbers there, no? That's what I thought. 127 I had. Then made 128,000 with car, picked up 128,000 after 127,000 on the first, on the second. That didn't find no. That's a good decision, eh? 127, prime number 324.
Nice buy, on we go, lot number is 34. It's on to lot number 34, we get a 2020 model, it's on Hyundai i10 Grand 1 litre motion. It's on Grand on 1 litre motion, we get, so we get 132,000 kilos on the clock. Retail is 144,300, anywhere at 85. Anywhere at 8 and 5 and 85, it's on the i10 to over here. It's a Grand 1 litre motion. It's on the Grand on the 1 litre motion over here. 2020 model, it's still financeable, absolute fuel saver. 132 is on the clock here, looking at 85. We're 8 and 5 and 85, making yours right now. It's an absolute bargain deal over here. Nice little fuel saver, still a 2020 model at 85,000. We're 8 and 5 and 85, looking at over here. Only 85,000 rand going on the first. And here look, there's an 85,000 going on the second. Third, there is an 85 coming in, guys. 2020 model, and it's the Grand i10 over here. It's only got 132 on the clock. Although 80, let's see if they'll take here. Retail 144, looking at 80 to go. We're 8 and over and 8 and over to go over here. It's a little fuel saver, it's an affordable buy. 80,000 rand going on the first. Anywhere at 80,000 going on the second. Third, no, it is looking at 80.
Lot number 35. Lot number 35 means the representative between the two grand 2.4 then 176 on the top of the and the automatic property anyway at 100. Then 100,000 per car, 100,000 per vehicle, only 100,000 rand. Easy to go into the 100,000 rand car, 100,000 and an automatic 100,000 rand. Whoever is 100,000 176 on the top of 100,000 car, 100,000 easy to go into the 100,000 vehicle, 100,000 or after 95, then with 95,000 car, 95,000 we get only 95,000 rand. He get only 95,000 rand. Wherever it is only 95,000 rand, and it is certificate and it's at 2.47 and it's an automatic only 95,000 rand. Car with only 95,000 rand. Easy to go into the and only 95,000 rand on the third. 95,000 rand on the second. 95,000 rand on the third and final.
We're along to lot number 36. Let's on to lot number 36 over here. It's a 2016 Honda Ford Fiesta. 180 cruise on the ambient and it's a power shift automatic. Let's on the power shift on the automatic over here. So look at 154,000 kilos on the clock. Nice low kilos. It's still financeable. Got you with money here anywhere at 105. We're 105 and 105. Let's say automatic over here. 2016 power shift on the ambient 154 is on the clock here. Looking at 105. We're 105 and 105. See the right now at 105,000 rand. We show you here. Power shift automatic. I'll go 100. We're 1 over 1 over. Nice and easy round invoice to over here. Looking at 100,000. It takes it 1 over. We show you here. Power shift on the automatic. 154 is on the clock. Looking at 100 to go over here. Meet me in the middle. 95 will take. 95, I lost the question over here. We'll submit and see if everything lucky over here. Automatic, 154 on the clock over here. Looking at 95. 95 and 95, let's run it over here. Hey? That works. 95, I'm confident that they'll take. That works. This one is a 94 999 situation. 95, I'm sure we'll get green light. What do we say over here? The driver is a pipe in Mabuda. That's out. Yeah. 95 I have over there, anywhere at 96. Anywhere at 96 or 97 you sure here. Closing and selling, confirmed. Going on the first, second, third, no more. 260, going at 95. 260 at 95.
Lot number 37. Lot number 37, ladies and gentlemen, represents the ladies of Rennes and you put ladies of Rennes and you have the success on the top and from ladies of Rennes and the better stand and from ladies and gentlemen. Anywhere at 95. it's 95,000 red carpet, it's 95,000 red, and it's and only 95,000 red. We get up to 95,000 red carpet, and 95,000 red, 176 is on the top of the red, 95,000 red, wherever it is 95,000 red, we get up and only 95,000 red. These people in the only 95,000 red, carpet, and 95,000 red, wherever it is 95,000 red. I'll say 90. 90,000 red, carpet, and 90,000 red, and it's to price, and it's to pay, only 90,000 red. Easy to only 90,000 red, carpet, and 90,000 red, wherever it is only 90,000 red. Look what you got to the stand up of people from and only 90,000 red. Need only 90,000 red, carpet, and 90,000 red, wherever it is only 90,000 red on the first. 90,000 rand on the second, 90,000 rand on the third and final move.
We move to lot number 38. Yes, lot number 38. Let me let over here. Fuel cell 2017. That's on the rail capture. 900 turbo expression 5 low, 66 kilowatts. Retail is 162. Yes, the retail sitting at 162 over here. Going to fly anywhere at 95. There, with 9 at 5 at 95. But it's winner right now at 95,000 left to over here. Got a deal over here. Thank you guys. Looking at 90. I'll take here to go at 9 and 0. There, with 9 and 0 at 9 and 0. Look to go right now at 90,000 left to sell over here. Retailing at 162. There's the retail sitting at 162 over here. I'm looking at 90,000. There, with 9 and 0 at 9 and 0 we show here. Got a reload to go at only 90,000 rand to confirm. Going on the first. Anywhere at 90,000, going on the second, and the number is at 90, guys. Retail 162, 2017, 90 Glorious Neil here, closing on the first, 90 on the second, and the number is at 90.
Look, number 29. Look, number 29, ladies and gentlemen, 2017, and it's a 4-minute ladies and gentlemen, Retail is at 499,000, that's 500,000, not the retail ladies and gentlemen, Trends is at 426,000, ladies and gentlemen, and you had a 265, then you had 265,000, and target, and up only 265,000, we get it, only 265, needed only 265,000, target, and up only 265,000, where only 265,000, and it's a 250, 4 magic later, and only 265,000, target, and up only 265,000, with the retail of 500,000, and purpose ladies and gentlemen, after 260, then 260,000, target, and up only 260,000, we get it, but only 260,000, where only 260,000, target, and up only 260,000, easy, but only 260,000, we get it, only 260,000 on the first. 260,000 rand on the second, 260,000 rand on the third and final.
We move, lot number is 40. It's on to lot number 400 over here. It's a 2008 on the Audi TT 2-liter turbo. It's on the 2-liter on the turbo over here. Look at the rims intact over here. It's the Group A automatic. It's on the Group A automatic over here. It's got the power of the hour. Retail is 120. It's the retail sitting at 120,000 over here. Got to be a buy anywhere at 60,000 over here. Half of retail, Audi TT Group A automatic over here. Got the rims intact at only 60,000 to sell over here. 60 to go. Anyway, 6 and over to 6 and over. So that's what you want right now. At 60,000. Anyway, it takes it 6 and over to 6 and over. We show you. I can't go any less over here. I can really not do much over here. I can go 58,000. I'm already below over here. 58 you win. 58,000 I have, and 58 now we're at 58 and that close at 58,000 right over here, looking at 59, anyway 59 to 59 we show here, I'm selling at 58, going on the first, second, third, no more, that is all yours sir, bid number 270 going at 58.
Lot number 41. Lot number 41 ladies and gentlemen, Prabhatir, 2015, ladies and gentlemen, and it's about 44 ladies and gentlemen, and the standing Prabhatir, ladies and gentlemen, anywhere 80. 80,000 rand. God, pick it up only 80,000 rand. We give it up and only 80,000 rand. Easy to put it only 80,000 rand. God, pick it up only 80,000 rand. And it's going to sell to only 80,000 rand. Wherever it is only 80,000 rand. So much more for 10,000 rand. Only 80,000 rand. God, pick it up only 80,000 rand. We give it up only 80,000 rand. Wherever it is only 80,000 rand. On option 75, 75,000 rand. God, pick it up only 75,000 rand. We give it up only 75,000 rand. Easy to put it only 75,000 rand. God, pick it up only 75,000 rand. Wherever it is only 75,000 rand. What's that? Let's have a play with the rand for only 75,000 rand. Easy to put it only 75,000 rand. God, pick it up only 75,000 rand on the first. 75,000 rand on the second. 75,000 rand on the third and final goal.
Let's move it along. The lot number is 43. Let's on the lot of the 43 to go again. It's 2016 on the VW Polo GTI 1.8 TSI DSG. Let's on the TSI on the DSG over here. It's a Golf GTI over here. It's got 151,000 kilos on the top here. It's still a financeable model. Retail is nearly 260,000. Anywhere at 170. Anywhere 170 over 170 on the Polo GTI over here. It's got the roof intact. It's got the sunroof intact over here. It's the GTI DSG. It's on the DSG over here. It's financeable with 151,000 kilos on the top over here. Got the power over the hour. I'll go 165. 165 or 165. Retail sitting at nearly 260,000 right here. I'm looking at 165. Anywhere 165 or 165 on the GTI to go over here. Polo GTI with the roof here at 165. Don't know if you'll take lowest, I'll take here 160 minimum to confirm the sale over here, sir. 160 and over. 160 over 160, nearly 100,000 rand behind the retail over here. Polo GTI at 160 to confirm. Going on the first, 160,000 going on the second. Third, no, but it's at 160.
Lot number 44. Lot number 44, ladies and gentlemen, the June 15 for years of and it's an amazing brand of partial to Parmati, 128 years on the surface in the Parmati, 85. 85,000 cars, 85,000, we did 85,000 rand. Easy to go into 85,000 and it's a partial to come and look. And only 85,000 cars, 85,000, easy to go into 85,000. 85,000 rand, we get it done into it, only 85,000 rand. God, we put up only 85,000 rand, we get it done into it, and only 85,000 rand. And it's a partial ladies and gentlemen, and only 85,000 rand. We get it done for 85,000 rand. God, we put up only 85,000 rand. Easy to put into it, only 85,000 rand. Look what you got into 138 years on the truck, and it's a 1.0, and it's a fuel saver, ladies and gentlemen. Or me, nice, I'll ask you 80. 80,000 rand. God, we put up only. I'm just glad you said that in front of me. The kid is crying. You need to keep the kid quiet. At 80, the kid will keep quiet. Then we need 80,000. Then we need 80,000. God is going to put 80,000. Easy people in the red, 80,000. Wherever it is, 80,000. We get it done in the red, 80,000. God is going to put 80,000. 138 on the top, and only 80,000 rand. Needed only 80,000 rand. Wherever it is, only 80,000 rand on the first. 80,000 rand on the second. Let me help you out, so that we take that and put it in. 175, 176, 177, 178, 179, 179, 99, 99, which is 80,000. God picked up only 80,000, and we get that only 80,000, and easy people into it, and only 80,000 rand on the first. 80,000 rand on the you heard me when I say, think about it. 80,000 rand on the second. 80,000 rand on the third and final. 18. 80 on that. Then we need 81,000 rand. Just enough for 81,000 rand. Then we have for 81,000 rand. I'm saying 80,000 rand on the first. On the second. Then we final for people just on the hand. Final number? What's the number, sir? 22380.
Nice buy, on we go, lot 45, it's on to lot number 45 over here, 2022 on the lesson ladder, 2.5 diesel, it's on the 2.5 on the diesel over here, it's the 4x4 single cab, it's on the 4x4 on the single cab over here, retail is 370, trade is 335, anywhere at 130, anywhere from 3 over to 130 over to 21 right now, at 130,000 and 2 firm over here, 130, at 130 over to 130 over single right now, at 130,000 and 2 sell here, looking at 130, I'll go 125, 125 to 125, see the one right now, 125,000 left to go over here, 125, 125 to 125, we show here, a whole lot of lucky. Trade and retail, all over 300, looking at 125, 125 to 125, we show here, see the wheel at 125,000 going on the first, 125,000 going on the second, and third, no, it is at 125.
Lot number 46. Lot number 46. Lot number 46, ladies and gentlemen. Over again. Over again. Bring it in. Lot number 46, ladies and gentlemen, for our 2014 VW Passaporte, ladies and gentlemen, and the GFS, and the C9 Passport, and the JC, 164 is on the top of our ladies and gentlemen, anywhere at 110, then 110,000 the car, and up on 10,000, we can have 110,000 rand, need 110,000 the car, put up on the 10,000 rand, and it's a ladies and gentlemen, the GFC representative of the GFS, and 110,000 rand, car, put up on the 10,000 where we children let 10,000 these people to the number let 10,000 and lost at 105. Then we have 5,000 and car put on the left 5,000 these people to the room 105,000 these children 5,000 and car put on the left 5,000. Look what's going to let us 164,000 ladies and gentlemen. Then for a total loss at 100. Then we run 1,000 and car put on the 1,000 we can run it on the 100,000 rand. You can run 100,000 rand where we can run 100,000 rand. We can run I only 100,000 rand on the first, 100,000 rand on the second, 100,000 rand on the trading final.
Slow lot 47, it's on to lot number 47 over here, 2019 on the up over here, 1 each on the spot, 187 on the top, financial, still a fuel save over here, very high, anywhere at 80, we're 8 to over, 8 to no fuel save to go over here, so 2019 on the gear, it's on the gear on the plants over here, 1 litre smart fuel save, looking at 80,000, we're 8 to no, 8 to no, load to go right now, at 80,000 and over to go over here, retail's nearly 140, give me 75, that's 75 and 75, 2019. On the gear over here, only 75,000. It's an affordable buy. It's an affordable buy right now on the 1 litre smart at only 75,000. Looking at here going on the first. Anywhere at 75,000 only going on the second. And third, no, it's looking at 75.
Lot number 48. Lot number 48, ladies and gentlemen, for our 2015 political scoreboard for TICBT, the direct, the BNJ, and the direct, the anyway, at 75, then 75,000 a car, and 75,000 easy people in the only 75,000 rand. We get it up for 75,000 a car, and 75,000 a where, and 75,000, then we put 75,000 and of course, the rent. And the individual house at 7 and no. Then 70,000 and gas, put up only 70,000 and catching up as a kid, so and only 70,000 rand. Well, only 70,000 and gas, put up only 70,000 and easily people in the red, only 70,000 and anything completely and a post for only 70,000 and well, only 70,000 and easy people in the red, only 70,000 and well, only 70,000 and gas, put up only 70,000 and ladies in the Robina. I'll ask at 65. Then 65,000 and that will up only 65,000 and easy to only 65,000 rand. Well, only 65,000 and that will up only 65,000 and easy to only 65,000 and then only 65,000 and again and only 65,000 and on the first. 65 on that. Then 66,000 and that will up only 66,000 and 65,000 and on the first. On the second. Then final there. 65 and number. What's the number, sir? 306, 65.
Right, on we move. Lot number is 49. Let's on to lot number 49. So we find over here. 2013. Let's on the VW Jetta over here. Jetta 6, 1.6 diesel comfort line. Let's on the diesel on the comfort line. So we find over here. What are we with money still over here? 161,000 euros on the top. Nice low kilos. And it's on the diesel comfort line. Retail is 170 million over here. Got to be a steal anywhere at 110. Then we're at 110 on the VW to go over here. Jetta 6 comfort line. Let's on the Jetta comfort line to go over here. Looking at 110. I'll go 105. Then we're at 105 or 105. What is joining my joy now? 105,000 rand to sell over here. Got to be a steal. Yes, got to be a steal to be my joy now. I'm looking at only 105. Then he takes it 105,000 rand. Make it yours here going on the first. 105 looking on the second, that third number is looking at 105 over here. 161 is on the top. Comfort line diesel 2013 model over here. I'll go 102 minimum to confirm over here. 102 minimum to go. And 102 and 102 we show here. Nice clean motor parts on the diesel with low kilos. Yes, got low kilos. It's efficient over here. 102,000 closing on the first. 102 going on the second, that third number is at 102.
Lot number 50. Lot number 50, ladies and gentlemen, represents the continuous and constitutive and sensitivity in the ladies and gentlemen, 129 is on the top of purpose, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, anyway, 110. Then 110,000 and car, 110,000 and easy to go to the room, 110,000 rand. 129 is on the top of the room, 110,000 and car, 110,000 and big, 110,000 and whoever is 110,000 and I'll ask it 105. There's 105,000 and car, 5,000 easy to the CVT then is an automatic. There are 129 on the top, the CVT engine, and it's an automatic. 105. Alright? Snippet 1 or 2. I'll ask the question of the snippet. 1 or 2, I'll ask the question. Let's see. Let me see what you have. One of them today, I'm letting something new. On the thing I had. And then see I had. Yeah, 150,000 and 150,000 and I'm saying 102,000 and on the second. Then you find over just 1,200,000.
On we go, lot 51. Let's on to lot number 51 to get out over here. 2016 on the label capture, 900 turbo on the expression. Let's on the expression, it's only 168 on the clock over here. Low kilo, still financeable over here. What we want the money over here? 80 over here. 9 and 5. That 9 and 5 and 95. See what I enjoy now. At 95,000 rand to confirm the sale over here. Got to be right. Retails 160. Let's go. Retail sitting at 160,000 rand over here. Got to fly at 9 and 5. That 9 and 5 and 95. Say fuel save over here. Say 900 on the turbo. Let's on the 900 on the turbo over here. Got to be worth the speed over here. 90,000 I'll take to sell here. 90. That 9 9 we show here. Closing the sale at 90,000 going on the first. At 90,000 going on the second. That third number is at 90.
Lot number 52. Lot number 52, ladies and gentlemen. For the business makers, ladies and gentlemen, it's an infinite and the 1.6 check the government products, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, 85. Then 85,000 and car, 85,000 we did only 85,000 rand. Yes, you never forget the sound of 85,000 car, 85,000 rand. Wherever it's only 85,000 he's only one of the only 85,000 such a business, ladies and gentlemen. I said 80. 80,000 and car, 80,000 and we did only 80,000 rand. He's only only 80,000 and car, 80,000 yes, you never forget the sound of 80,000 rand. Wherever it's only 80,000 rand, we did only 80,000 and car, 80,000 rand on the first. 80,000 rand on the second. 80,000 rand on the third, and you find this man. Then you can't give me at 77 and at 80. 77, sir. And then? It's 2 more on top. Hello, it's me. 77 I had. Yeah, 78,000 and down. It's been up to 78,000. I'm still at 77,000 and on the first. On the second. Then final for 77, final number 204. Thank you so much.
We go, lot number is 53. Let's on the lot number 53, going to be over here. Family usually is 2014 on the Ford Cougar. Let's on the Ford Cougar 1.6 and the answer over here. So you got 159,000 kilos on top, very low kilo on the motor vehicle over here, and 100,000 to sell over here. Got to be a steal. Let's got to be steal right now. Looking at 100 to go. Anyway, one level steal right now. But 100,000 and don't feel over here. Family SUV. Let's say family SUV in a stunning price over here. It's got 159 on the top. 2014 model still. Easy invoice. At 100 to go. Anyway, one below, it goes right now. This is an absolute bargain buy. It's an absolute steal over here. Only 100,000 looking on the first. Anywhere at 100,000 only going on the second and third. Where is it? 100. Yes, ma'am. 95 I'll submit. Let's see. It's got 95. Let's see if they'll take over here. 95. I have. You happy? Can we submit it 95 and see? 95, I have. Let's just see over here. Got 95. That 95 covered at 95 and that. Close to 95 selling. Got the green lights over here. Any advance going on the first, second, third, no more. All yours guys. 95,000. Get your red number, please, ma'am. Red number on the other side, 181, going at 95.
Lot number 54. Lot number 54, ladies and gentlemen, the 2019 Honda i21.4 active, ladies and gentlemen, vehicle for only 97,000 Ks on the top, ladies and gentlemen. Retail sits at 210,000 and in front of, ladies and gentlemen, anyway at 145. Anyway, 145,000 and that, we're going to put 145,000 97,000 Ks is on the top, ladies and gentlemen, and only 145. We get down to 145,000 and that, we're going to put 145,000 and easy, we're going to put 145,000 and 97,000 Ks is on the top, ladies and gentlemen, while I say 140. Anyway, 140,000 and that, we're going to put 140,000 and easy, we're going to put 140,000 and we get it down to 140,000 and only 97,000 Ks is on the top, ladies and gentlemen, and only 140,000 rand. We get 140,000 and that, we're going to put 140,000 and we're going to 140,000 rand on the first. 140,000 rand on the second. 140,000 rand on the third and final.
Let's move it along. Now let's stand at lot 55. Let's on to lot number 55 over here. 2013 on the Mitsubishi Triton over here. 2.5 diesel. Let's on the 2.5 on the diesel over here. It's the club cab. Let's on the club cab over here. Cab it off with the canopy all intact over here. What a stunner. It's a look. Hold on bucky over here. 2.5 diesel anywhere at 100. Anywhere one below. It's on the super cab bucket over here. Club cab got to be steel. Let's got to be steel over here. Still on the 2.5 diesel with the canopy intact here. Hold on bucky at 100 to go. Anyway, one below, sponsor, this is right now. Ready for business workhorse, looking at 100. Anyway, one below, we show again. Make it yours at 100,000 rand. I'll go 95, final call here. 9 and 5. 9 and 5 and 95 on the diesel over here. With the canopy intact at 95,000 we sure. Going on the first. 95,000 only. Going on the second. And third, no, but it's at 95.
Lot number 56. Lot number 56, ladies and gentlemen, the 2023 ladies and gentlemen, it's a cherry single seven romance, ladies and gentlemen, and it's a 116 act, that's a DCT, ladies and gentlemen, and for 109 on the top, ladies and gentlemen, there's a talent, ladies and gentlemen, for anywhere at 250, then 850,000 and that, we only 250,000 and we get it, only 250,000 rand, easy to put it in only 250,000 and that, we only 250,000 and it's a 2023 ladies and gentlemen, only on the top, ladies and gentlemen, only 250,000 some of the favorite friend, ladies and gentlemen, at the moment, and only 250,000 and that, we only 250,000 and where only 250,000 and after 245, then we 245,000 and that, we only 245,000 and easy to believe it, only 245, and it's a TCT activity, ladies and gentlemen, and it's a Cherry 7 romance, ladies and gentlemen, only 245,000 and that, we only 245,000 and where only 245,000 and finally, ladies and gentlemen, and it's 2023, but I'm not ladies and gentlemen, and only 245,000 and that, we only 245,000 and on the first. 245,000 rand on the second. 245,000 rand on the third and final move.
We go on 57, let's one number 57 over here. It's another men's, let's say 2016, on the Cedars men's, B-class B250, let's on the B250, on the automatic over here. So we got 148 on the clock, low kilos, let's got low kilos to go over here. We're fly anywhere at 120, anywhere 120, a whole B-class to go over here. Automatic, with the loop intact, let's got the sun full intact over here, take automatic, 148,000 kilos on the top. At 120,000 to go, and anyway, 120, it's over here on the Cedars men's B-class, over 115, that 115, see the right now, at 115,000 lengths to take it over here, got to be a buy, let's got low kilos on the automatic over here, 115 going on the first, at 115,000 going on the second, and third, no, what is it, 115 we show here, all banks give me 110, final call here, 110, that 110 and 110 on the automatic to over here, low kilos attacked at 110,000 on the first, second, third, nowhere at 110,
Lot number 58. Lot number 58, ladies and gentlemen, the one and it's an ambient, ladies and gentlemen, 79,000 cases on the top, ladies and gentlemen, no manage for the year, and for the ladies and gentlemen, anywhere 80. Then make 80,000 with cap, pick it up only 80,000, only 79,000 cases on the top, ladies and gentlemen, and only 80,000 rand. Pick it up only 80,000 with cap, pick it up only 80,000 with here's the number that gives yourself so little red, only 80,000 with whoever is only 80,000 with 79,000 cases on the top, ladies and gentlemen, and only 80,000 with all I said 75. Then 75,000 with cap, pick it up only 75,000 with easy people, but only 75,000 rand. Yes, we only 75,000 rand. Cap, pick it up only 75,000 rand. Vehicles are only 79,000 cases on the top, ladies and gentlemen, and only 75,000 rand. Easy people, only 75,000 rand. Cap, pick it up only 75,000 rand. Whoever is only 75,000 rand. We can only 75,000 rand on the first. 75,000 rand on the second. 75,000 rand on the third and final move.
Lot number 59, that's on the lot number 59, we can finally get 2021 on the Hydra XUV 1.5 diesel, that's on 1.5 diesel, it's finance over here, 131 on the long, retail 260, anywhere 130, anywhere 130, over, it's going to run right now, finance over vehicle to go here, 1.5 diesel. 2021 model, I'm looking at 130. Then it takes it 130,000 rand on we show here. I'll go 125, final call here, 125. Then it went 125 to 125, halfway to retail. Retail's 260, looking at 125,000 only going on the first. 125 going on the second, and third, no, what is it, 125.
Lot number 60. Lot number 60, ladies and gentlemen, the 2017 Java that plays 3D13, ladies and gentlemen, it's an all-world first edition, ladies and gentlemen. They look at the and fortune of the truck, ladies and gentlemen. Read from the vehicle is at 642,000 rand. Trade for the vehicle is at 544,000 rand. And for the ladies and gentlemen, anywhere at 320. Then 320,000 rand. God, picking up only 320,000 rand. Easy people, only 320,000 rand. Pick it up only 320,000 rand. God, pick it up only 320,000 rand. And 340,000 rand, ladies and gentlemen. Find it to pick us from there, only 320,000 rand. God, pick it up only 320,000 rand. Wherever it is, only 320,000 rand. I'll say 315. Then 315,000 rand. God, pick it up only 315,000 rand. We get it, ladies and gentlemen. And only 315,000 rand. Wherever it is, only 350,000 rand. There's the number that gives us only 350,000 rand. Resources at 642,000 rand. God, pick it up only 350,000 rand. Easy to only 350,000 rand. Wherever it is, only 350,000 rand. I'll say 310. Then 310,000 rand. God, pick it up only 310,000 rand. With the return of 643,000 rand. God, pick it up only 310,000 rand. Wherever it is, only 310,000 rand. Only 114 is on the top, ladies and gentlemen, and only 310,000 rand on the first. 310,000 rand on the second. 310,000 rand on the third and final move.
We go on 61. That's on to number 61 going out over here. Take 2017 longer in Kilo 4. 900 turbo on the Atlantic 5 roll. 141 on clock. Low kilos. That's got low kilos going to be something at 150,000 right here. Anywhere at 85. Anywhere at 85 and 85. But it's going to run right now. It's a fuel cell. It's financeable. That's a financeable. We're going to be 141 on clock here. Looking at 85. We'll take 80. Anywhere at 80 with an 80 fuel savage go over here. Run around. Go on the 900 turbo. We're only 80,000 looking on the first. 80 on the second, third, no, but it's at 80, give me 75, let's go here, 7 and 5, 7 and 5 and 75, make it goes right now, it's a field seven, 2017 with low kilos, looking at 75, going on the first, second, third, no, it's 75.
Well, number